My name is Anthony. My family name is Lo. And what I do, yes, I teach martial arts. Yeah, and I'm a 7th-degree black belt in Hapkido. And of course, I do art. And I do art, I would say, both as a hobby and also a living. Yeah. Why I started doing art? I would say that art was all along in my blood. Yeah, I started doing crayons and color pencils during my childhood times. And back in those days in the 60s, parents don't like you to do arts. It's like, you can't make a living of it. So yeah, sometimes you got to do it secretly. But I do love art. And when I grew up, yes, I still do my own just hobby paintings and sketching and drawings of my own. But then that's got nothing to do with what it is now. But then I was being incarcerated before, and first time, that's it, no more. And that's where I was being selected to do art in the Visual Art Hub. I took a course for 3 months, and the mentor selected me. I learned the traditional way of doing batik, the methods of how to use wax, the chantings and all. But then I moved out to a modern art style of doing the paintings. And that's my style of doing. Okay, this piece, as everybody knows, is a picture of this Afghan girl in the National Geographic. And she's famous for her eyes. And this was my last piece at VAH before I was being released. And why would I paint this? It's like, first of all, it inspired me to push further into my painting. Was that a lot of time in VAH, people would say, "Hey, Anthony, you only know how to paint sceneries. You only know how to do batik." I say, okay, let me do something different. So when I painted this, I turned around, everybody was like, their jaw dropped. They're like, how you did it within a day? First of all, like I say, I've been incarcerated before. And when you're incarcerated in the maximum security area, this is where I was belonged to in the past, you hardly see the sunlight for the next few years. And you hardly see the greeneries, the plants and everything. Now that brought me into my thoughts and my feel, where I changed myself. You learn to treasure. You learn to treasure what you have. And if you don't treasure what you have, the time you lose it, you're gonna live with regrets. So that's why whenever that I go anywhere, I love to take pictures of plants, the woods, the mountains, environment. I would say I do not plan what I want to paint, But those people who knows me from my Facebook, they notice that every day I will take pictures of the sunrise and the sunset. Because every day is different. And I treasure that, I treasure the environment very much. So whenever I paint, it is according to my mood, what I am today. If I'm feeling sad, you can see the scenery maybe a little bit dim. You know, if I'm happy, oh, it's very bright, you know, that kind of stuff. Like I say, is that my piece of art is only one piece. It's according to what I am today, what I paint today. I feel that the people these days, they are losing touch with the environment. That is a very sad thing. You know, environment to me is very, very important. You know, if you get connected with the nature, you feel that you have a peace of mind and a peace of heart. This one. Okay, this piece of art, I would say it came from nowhere. It doesn't exist. Because one day I was just sitting down, wondering what to paint. You know, I'm having a nice mood that day. And I prompt a question to my wife. I say, hey, mommy, what do you think I should paint today? And she suggested do more greeneries with less light, you know, like just after the rain, that kind of atmosphere, and with a nice pond that has reflections. Okay. So yeah, this came into my mind, and I started to do the rocks that is tiles up, you know. And this, you can see, is a pond. And in the Chinese geomancy, the pond that doesn't flow out, you see the water doesn't flow out, it's like restoring your wealth for you. In Chinese, they call it 聚宝盆. Right? I would say that this piece of art also tells a story in a way that, look, not every day is a sunny day, and not every day will be a rainy day. You know, so it's life. Not every day you'll be that successful, and not your entire life will be downfall. You know, in life there's ups and downs, right? And water in Chinese we represent wealth. Okay? And this water that comes down is abundant with wealth, health, and prosperity. Because water is life.